Morning, guys. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So today we are going to discuss about Linux, right? So may I know why you are looking for Linux? So what is the reason behind? Yes, guys.
Just for career enhancement. Now I am working as a software tester.
Okay.
I want to learn the new things.
Okay. You want to learn new things. That's it.
Yes, sir.
So what about remaining people? Ganesh is saying he want to learn new things. So he's working as a software engineer, IT tester, right? Software tester, right? What about Mishra, Anand Mishra, and then Lokesh Kumar, Venkatesh?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Actually, I'm MCA pursuing final year, and currently I have joined one internship in an organization, and it is a cyber security.
Very good.
So, as of now, they are making computer networks and Linux.
Okay.
So that's why my goal was to learn Linux under your guidance.
Good, very good. So it's very useful for you, this course especially. So it got designed for cybersecurity as well as if you want to can do AWS and as well as DevOps also. Without knowing this Linux course, it's bit difficult to you people to survive in cybersecurity as well as in AWS and DevOps also. So not only in cybersecurity, AWS and DevOps, any IT admin course, if you need to do the any IT admin course, or otherwise if you need to start the career as an IT administrator, without knowing this course, it's a bit difficult to you to survive into the real-time environment. Okay. So this is a course specialty. Okay, total 35 days, 30 to 35 days it will take to complete, right? So what kind of content I'm going to cover, I'll show you now. And then after that, we'll start demonstration, right? So give me 1 minute. I'm going to provide the course content. So this is a course content, guys. This is a course content, right? So history of operating system, right? So first chapter we are going to discuss now, history of operating system, how to install the operating system. So I'm going to teach in RHEL itself only, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, right? So here I mentioned CentOS 7.0 because CentOS it's little bit older and then there is no updates for CentOS. So nowadays I think recently they're providing few updates for CentOS also, right? So this is very, very important chapter, guys. Third chapter. So without knowing this file system hierarchy, so it's a bit difficult to you people to understand the Linux concepts because many people directly they're going to start from commands like cat, mkdir, like that. Okay. First of all, try to understand the file system hierarchy. So 10 to 20% Linux it depends upon file system hierarchy. Without knowing file system hierarchy, always you'll have some confusion in Linux. So that's why it's a very, very important. So maybe we are going to discuss after 3 days. Maybe today I'm going to complete first chapter. So history of Linux, one small and short history we are going to discuss now. Okay. So after completing the history, then we are going to install the operating system into virtual machines. What is virtual machine? How we need to create the virtual machine? Everything I am going to show you. Don't worry. Okay. And then maybe third day or fourth day, we are going to discuss about file system hierarchy, how we need to interact with our operating system. Everything we are going to discuss on maybe third and fourth day, right? And after that, I'm going to start basic commands. Okay. So like cat and mkdir. So like this commands, we are going to discuss basic commands, filter commands, how to identify the file type, how many types of files we have into Linux operating system, and man command. So how we are going to get the help from our Linux operating system. If you have the strong knowledge in man command, so easily you are going to get the knowledge from our operating system itself. Only no need to search into the Google. Many people, what we are going to, even me also. So sometimes if having some difficulty to execute the command, we are going to get the help from the Google, right? So no need to bother about it. Maybe if you're into client location, there is no internet. So you need to execute few commands. Maybe you have some idea. So syntax error we are getting. At the time, you are going to use man command. With the help of man command, we are going to get the help from our operating system without any internet. If you're having operating system into your laptop, into your desktop, into your servers, that is enough. So we are going to get the each and every command manual page from our operating system itself only. I'm going to teach this man command very clearly, don't worry. Okay. And next, we are going to start editors, how to edit the files, VI and VIM editors we have. So how we need to edit the files, how we need to manage the files, right? So everything we are going to discuss. And this is very, very important for real time. Redirecting the output to the file. So redirecting the output to the file, this is very, very important for real time. So this is also we are going to discuss. And after that, sixth chapter, we are going to discuss about the soft links and hard links, how we need to create the soft link. Soft link means a shortcut. Hard link means backup files, how we need to create the backup files, right? So maybe your original file, if it is deleted by mistake, so how we need to get the backup, how we need to create the mirror image, everything we are going to discuss with the help of hard link, right? Soft link is a shortcut, hard link is a backup file. And guys, first six chapters, it will take maybe more than 1 week. It will take like 10 days like that, okay? And after that, from 7th chapter onwards, we are going to start administrative task. So how to create the users, how to create the group, how we need to manage the users, how we need to add the users into the group, right? So how to manage the password policies for users and groups. So very in-depthly, I'm going to cover this chapter. It will take maybe 2 days. So user and group management chapter, it will take 2 days, right? And sudo permission, how we need to provide the administrator access to the normal user with the help of sudo command. So how we need to provide the sudo permissions for normal user. So if you're providing the sudo permission for normal user, he is going to execute root user commands also. So we have 2 types of users into our operating system. One is root user. Otherwise, if you want, you can say supreme user. So supreme user means it's kind of like administrator. So he can execute any command anywhere into our operating system, Linux operating system. We have normal users also. They have restricted permissions. So that's why, so we need to provide some permission for a normal user. So normal users also, they need to execute the root user commands. At the time, we are going to provide the sudo permissions. How we need to provide the sudo permissions, we are going to discuss very depthly. So it will take 1 day, 1 session, right? And coming to file permission. Guys, this is very, very important concept, file permissions. So file permission and special permissions also I'm going to teach you, right? So what is SUID, SGID, sticky bit permissions? So exactly, most of the people, they have the confusion. Even real-time people also, they have the confusion in special permission. So you are going to get the very clear knowledge about special permissions, no need to bother. So this chapter, it will take maybe 1.5 session, maybe 2 days it will take. And ACLs 1 day, access control list. How we need to provide the access to someone to access some particular file, so a particular folder. So how we need to, what kind of like default permissions we need to provide. So what is the use of default permissions, and everything we are going to discuss ACL permissions. So it will take 1 day to complete, okay? So 10th chapter. And 11th chapter is very, very important. No one they're going to teach apart from Red Hat partners, guys. So if you want, you can go anywhere. So this chapter, no one they are going to teach apart from Red Hat. That too, Red Hat partners also, few people only they are going to teach, because this is not that much of important for exam, but this is very, very important for real time. Without knowing this chapter, so you are unable to manage the operating system background running processes. Got it, guys? So this chapter, it will take 2 days. After completing this chapter, you are going to manage your background running processes. As a system engineer, our responsibility, we need to manage the background running process. If you're having some performance issues from your operating system, how you are going to manage the performance issue? So maybe CPU and then RAM. So which process is eating more. So we need to manage that process. With the help of this chapter, we are going to manage the operating system background running processes. How to control the process, how to stop the process, how we need to manage the process, what is process first of all, exactly how it is going to generate everything. I'm going to teach you with the help of your diagrams. Don't worry, okay? And next, so 12th chapter, this is managing the services and daemon. What is daemon? What is service, right? How we need to manage the services, how to stop the service, how to start the services. So, and using systemctl. So systemctl is the latest command they introduced to us from RHEL 7.0 onwards. Red Hat Enterprises Linux 7.0 onwards, they introduced to us. So exactly, I'll teach you old commands also, don't worry, okay? So I'm going to teach 7.0, 8.0. So 9.0, 8.0 almost same. Recently, they introduced to us 10 also. So no need to bother recent versions, because many people still they're using 7.0 and 8.0. Okay. So this is 12th chapter, right? And coming to 13th chapter, this is very important chapter, guys. Without knowing this networking concepts, it's a bit difficult to you people to understand to create the infrastructure into real-time environment. So it will take 3 to 4 days. So after completing this chapter, you are going to create your own network. This is my assurity. Got it, guys? So after completing this chapter, you are going to create your own network into your laptop with the help of virtual machines. This is my assurity. I'll show you everything practically, don't. So what is IPv4? After completing this chapter, you are going to get the good knowledge about IPv4 and then IP addresses, how we need to deploy the network, what is subnetting, everything we are going to discuss. How subnetting concept very easily we are going to discuss. So we are not going to bother about formulas and those all kind of stuff. So with the help of one small diagram, we are going to perform the subnetting concept. With the help of subnetting, we are going to deploy our own isolated network. Got it, guys? So this software it will take 3 to 4 days. And coming to SSH, without SSH, you are unable to access the remote machines. It may be from cloud, it may be from somewhere, from data centers, it may be from your remote location. So we should know about SSH. SSH is a one protocol. So we are going to access the remote missions from a remote location into our mission through internet. So we have different types of keys, how we need to generate the public and private keys, what is the difference between public and private keys, and everything we are going to discuss with the help of easy examples. Okay. Next, how to archive the files. Archiving means how to compress the files. It's not a compressing. We are going to create one bundle. So we are going to reduce the size of the file. So while you are trying to sending the backup, for example, you are trying to sending the file from one mission to another mission through network. So for example, if you are trying to sending every day 1 GB, how much it is going to consume? Our internet, it is going to, we should have the 1 Gbps internet speed. So then only we are going to send the data from one mission to another mission quickly. Otherwise, it will take time. So how much it is going to consume, more data it is going to consume. So that's why what we are going to do, we are going to archive the file. We are going to compress the file from 1 GB to 500 MB like that. And we are going to send the files from one mission to another mission through network easily. So how we need to create the archiving, how we need to send the files from one mission to another mission through network, everything we are going to discuss in this chapter. It will take one day, right? One session. So how to install the packages. Guys, this is also very important. So if you need to install the services, right, without knowing RPM command, M command, it's a bit difficult to you. How we need to create the local repositories into our laptop and everything we are going to discuss with the help of RHEL, Red Hat Enterprises Linux 7.0. I'm going to use. If you need 8.0 also, I will show you. It's not a big deal. It will take one day. How to install the packages. Right? And next 17, 18, and 19. This is very important for disk management. 17th chapter, 18th chapter, and the 19th chapter. So how to create the mount points, how we need to create the partitions. So with the help of your commands, how we need to manage the swap partition, and what is LVM. So what is the difference between standard partitions and LVM? So why we need to use LVM into the real-time environment? So everything we are going to discuss how to create the LVMs. So those 3 chapters, maybe it will take 3 to 4 days, 3 days maybe maximum. Okay. Next, finally, we are going to discuss scripting. Got it, guys? This is our course content, total 20 chapters. It will take more than 30 days. So can we start? So this is all about course content. So please get the course content from the management. They're going to provide you. So can we start? So first chapter, I'm going to start with the history of Linux and Unix. Many people, they have the confusion, the difference. So many people, they have the confusion between Unix and Linux. Today, we are going to clear. Today, we are going to learn about Linux and as well as Unix. Both, what is the differences between Unix and Linux, both we are going to discuss. Okay. So let's get started. I think like you are all belongs to IT, right? How many non-IT peoples we have in our class?
Sir, I am non-IT.
You are
My-
non-IT, Lokesh Kumar. Very good. No
Lokesh.
issues.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
No issues. No issues. Lokesh Kumar, no need to panic. It's very easy to understand. Don't worry.
Yeah, sir, one more question, sir, I want to ask you.
Yes, yes.
Sir, actually, I'm new here for IT. I
Okay.
learned in SQL, MySQL.
Okay.
After that, I'm just planning to do this Linux and Unix. Is it useful for me, sir?
100% it is very worthwhile for you because maximum you are doing like a SQL, right?
Yeah, yeah, MySQL.
Servers and everything we are going to deploy into the Linux operating system, Linux servers itself.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So got it?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
So this is a best combination, Linux with SQL.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good. So anybody having any doubts? Mishra
So
and no,
Sir, the classes would be from 9 to 10.
yes, classes would be 9 to 10.
And sir, one more thing, if suppose while installing the software, if any issue, then would be there any assistance to help
So
to
going to
download?
provide the videos, ma. So would be there any assistance means in next class you can ask me, I'll help you.
And sir, one more thing, if suppose, I mean, by what time the videos would be uploaded and provided to us, sir?
Yes.
I mean, if 10 o'clock the classes are over, then by 1 p.m. the classes would be available to us?
The class is
Recordings?
available for, I didn't get you what you're saying. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Sir, by what time the recordings would be available of the same class?
Better to communicate with the management. They're going to inform to you about video recordings when they are going to upload. I think like maximum within a day itself only they are going to upload. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Maybe
Thank
after
you, sir.
completing the session, it will take some time to upload, right? Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours. Better to ask to the management. So who's admin? So better to ask to them, and then they're going to provide the proper information about videos and those all kind of stuff, right?
Okay, sir.
But definitely you are not going to feel any difficulty. This is my assurance. Start.
Oh,
So let it.
sir, actually, I was trying to install virtual machine several
worry.
times, but
So
I'm not
there-
getting the mistakes.
Don't worry. I'll show you practically here. Don't worry. Maybe let it complete the demonstration. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I will show you how we need to install the virtual machine into our laptop. What is
Sure,
virtual and what kind of softwares we need to use, how to download the software from the internet and everything I'll show you. Okay. So while you're doing the practical session, definitely you are not going to get any difficulty. Okay. Got it, mister? And reminding people, what about reminding people? Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. So let's get started. Okay, you are all like IT people, few non-IT peoples also we have. Can I start with a few small questions?
Yes, sir.
I'll start the session with a few small questions. It's okay for you, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So we are all software engineers, right? I'm asking one question. What is computer? Yes, guys.
Computer is a device to
Computer is the
run the
device. Very good.
program, and
Run the program.
if you
Right.
enter anything, you will get the output.
Very good. Super. Lokesh. So you are non-IT, but you have some good knowledge, right? Okay, very good. Simple, guys. So this is a very basic question. Computer is an electronic device. It will work with DC power supply. So exactly what it will do. It will take the input through input devices. It will process and will give the output through output devices. That's it. What it will do? Like our sugarcane machine. We have sugarcane machine, right? If you put the sugarcane into the sugarcane machine, you are going to get the sugarcane juice. Instead of sugarcane, if you put your hand, what will happen? We are going to get our juice, right? Like the same way computer also. If you try to executing proper command, you are going to get the proper output. So if you're executing wrong command, if you're providing wrong output, always you're going to get that. Like the same way, how the sugarcane machine will work, like the same way computer also will do. That's it, simple. Computer is an electronic device. It will work with DC power supply. It will take input through input devices. It will process and will provide the output through output devices. That's it, right? Okay, so you know very well about computer. So without operating system, can we use the computer? It's possible. For example, I'm trying to purchasing one brand new computer. There is no operating system into my computer. Can I interact with that computer? It's possible. Yes, guys. You have a laptop. There is no operating system into a laptop, right? There is no operating system into a laptop. Then can we interact with the laptop? It's possible.
Not possible.
Not
Not possible. Why? If you switch on the mission, you are going to get one black screen. That's it. Apart from that black screen, you are not going to get anything. You are unable to interact. So we should have an operating system. So then only we are going to interact with hardware components. Otherwise, it's not possible. So what is operating system? Yes, guys. What is operating system? Operating system is an interface between user and computer hardware. Simple. Operating system is an interface between user and computer hardware components, computer hardware, whatever if you want to can say, right? So without operating system, it's a bit difficult to us to interact with our hardware components. For example, this is our system. So we purchase one new system. Got it, guys? Let's see here. So please focus on it. This is our hardware. This is our computer, laptop, whatever it may be. Okay. So without operating system, right? This guy is an end user. End user means, guys, this guy is an end user. Okay.
Operator.
End user means we only.
Yes.
We only. So you have the Windows operating system, right? So how you are going to log in into your Windows? With the help of username, right? Your name itself, right? So user means we only. So we need to interact with hardware. So we need to complete few tasks. So is it possible without operating system? This user, he's trying to interacting with hardware components without operating system. Is it possible? No. So this guy is trying to interacting with this hardware. So he's unable to interact with this hardware components because there is no operating system. If you switch on the machine, you are going to get one black screen and you are going to get few errors. Press any key to continue, right? So boot failure, boot device is not found. So like this errors we are going to get. Like this errors we are going to get, right? So that's why we require one interface that is called operating system. It may be any operating system. It may be Windows, it may be Linux, it may be Mac, it may be Chrome. So it may be Android, different types of operating systems we have. At least we should have an operating system, then only we are going to interact with our hardware components. Without operating system, it's a bit difficult to us to interact with hardware components, right? So first point, Operating system is an interface between user and computer hardware component. Second point, it's a program. It will translate from human language to machine language and machine language to human language. So system knows which language, guys? Do you have any idea about languages? How many types of languages we have? Yes, in computers, how many types of languages we have? Lokesh?
Low level, high level.
Low level, high level.
Low level and high level.
Very good. So you know very well about technical terms. You are using low level language and high level language. Okay, so definitely we are going to learn technical term. First of all, my style is first I'm going to teach in human, means layman language. Then we are going to discuss about technical things, right? Right. So we have machine language, zeros and ones, binaries, we can say, right? So usually we are going to call low level language. Then human language, English, Telugu, Hindi, Kannada, so Marathi, Oriya, so different types of human languages we have, right? Those all high level languages. It's unable to understand the human language. Human also is unable to understand the machine language. System, it's unable to understand the human language. Human also, he is unable to understand the machine language. Can we understand zeros and ones, guys? It's possible. As a human, it's not possible, right? So this operating system, it's a one program. So this program, what it will do in the sense, it will translate from human language to machine language and machine language to human language, vice versa. For example, we are trying to providing you task to the mission with the help of English language. Its operating system is a one program. So what it will do, it is going to translate from human language to machine language. So we have few hardware components into our computer called processor. The processor, what exactly it will do in the sense, it is going to perform the arithmetic and logical calculation. And finally, operating system, it will provide the output on top of the desktop in English language. High level. I hope you got it, guys. So first point, operating system is an interface between user and computer hardware components. Second point, it's a one program. It will translate from human language to machine language and machine language to human language, vice versa. I hope you got it. Third point, it's a platform. It's a platform we can deploy, we can install the multiple application on top of the operating system. For example, we need to watch the movie, right? I have downloaded the movie from few website and then I need to play the movie file. So what we require, we need to install the media player. I think like VLC is a very famous media player, right? So we need to download the VLC media player from the internet, and then we need to install this VLC media player into our operating system. So it's a one platform, we can install multiple applications on top of the operating system. So those 3 points is more than enough, guys. Simple. Someone, if they're asking to you, what is operating system? So you can give those 3 points, that's enough. What is operating system? Operating system is an interface between user and computer hardware components. Second point, it will translate the human language to machine language and machine language to human language. Operating system is a one program. It will translate from human language to machine language and machine language to human language, vice versa, right? Third point is the platform. So we can install the multiple application on top of the operating system. I hope you're clear about operating systems, right? Because we are discussing Linux operating system, so that's fine. Clear, Mishra, Anand Mishra, and Lokesh Kumar, Anup?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So you're very clear. Okay. How many types of operating systems we have, guys? Venkatesh, SP? Yes. How many types of operating systems we have? Yes. Guys, I need interaction. Then only you are going to learn. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to you people to understand. Okay. Even if you want, you can give the wrong answer also, it's not a problem, but you should have the interaction with me. Yes. Usually, how many types of operating system you're using into a laptop?
Windows, and
Windows.
OS, Windows, Linux, and Unix,
Very good.
and
Graphical based,
Mac.
command based, real time operating system, multi operating system, multi level, multitasking.
Multitasking. That is operating system types. That is a different story. We'll discuss later. Okay. So, guys, in initial days, in 1980s, many people they are going to use MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System. So, if you go to 1980s, before 1990s, so we doesn't have the Windows operating system. So, Microsoft Disk Operating System only we have. So, this is CLI operating system. CLI stands for Command Line Interface. Command line interface. In the name itself only, we are saying CLI. Command line interface means you should learn the commands. So you're going to interact with commands. How many people they are going to show the interest, tell me to learn the command to interact with this operating system? As a common man, it's a bit difficult to them to learn those commands, right? Yes, no. Okay, we are software engineers. Always we need to learn commands and those all kind of stuff. As a common man, so it's a bit difficult to them to understand the commands, to learn the commands, to remember the commands, to interact with this operating system. So many people, they're not going to, it doesn't have that much of interest to use the semesters. So that's why Microsoft people, what they did in the sense, they introduced to us this operating system as a free of cost. Got it, guys? This is free. No need to purchase. Okay. MS-DOS is a free. And MS-DOS having one small drawback. It doesn't have the multi-user multitasking concept. It doesn't have multi-user multitasking concept. That is one drawback. So that's why we are unable to utilize this MS-DOS into the real-time environment also. So that's why Microsoft people, they introduced to us this operating system as a free. You can download from the internet and then you can install into your laptop and then you can utilize it. But you should learn the commands. With the help of commands only, we are going to interact. If you need to create one file, we need to execute few commands. With the help of those commands only, we are going to interact with its operating system. So that's why it's a free. So guys, Microsoft people, if they're providing this operating system for us as a free of cost, then how they are going to generate the revenue, tell me? Yes, no. Durgasoft people, if they're providing the courses for free of cost, how they are going to organize their organization, tell me, guys? It's a bit difficult to them, right? Yes, no. Not only for Durgasoft, any organization, if they need to generate the revenue means, always they need to provide, they need to sell few products. With the help of those products only, they are going to generate the revenue. So Microsoft people, if they're providing free for us, then how they are going to generate the revenue? So that's why Microsoft people, what they did, they introduced to us one more operating system that is called MS Windows, Microsoft Windows. It's a GUI operating system. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. So everything we are going to interact with the help of graphical mode. We have few images. With the help of those images, we are going to interact. It's very easy to interact. So GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. It's a user-friendly operating system. So nowadays, small kids also, second standard, third standard kids also, they're doing online classes. How they're doing online classes? With the help of Windows operating system. So Windows is a user-friendly operating system. If you know, read and write, so you can interact with this Windows operating system very easily. Simple, man. You need to watch the movie into your laptop. Are you going to join any course into the Durgasoft to watch the movie? It doesn't require, you know very well how to watch the movie. So what we are going to do, we are going to download the media player from internet, and then we are going to download the movie file from internet. So we are going to drag and drop the movie file, MP4 file into the media player. Automatically the movie it is going to be. So this is called user-friendly operating system. Anybody can interact. It's a very user-friendly operating system. So small students, like small kids also, second standard, third standard kids also, they're trying to utilizing the Windows operating system. It's a user-friendly operating system. I hope you got it. The difference between CLI and GUI. CLI stands for Command Line Interface. GUI stands for Graphical User Interface. Because of GUI only, Windows is a very popular. Windows is a very popular. So guys, one small history about Windows, that's it. So no need to bother. Actually, our concept, we are going to focus on Linux and Unix, right? Unix is a first corporate operating system they introduced to us in initial days CLI. Unix is a first corporate operating system. It's a very powerful, it's a very secure operating system. Guys, please focus on it from now onwards, right? So many people, they have the confusion between Unix and Linux. Now you are going to get one clarity. You are going to get one clarity. Got it? So Unix is a first corporate operating system. It's a very powerful, it's a very secure operating system, right? So who introduced to us Unix, guys? Do you have any idea? Actually, the program, it got started from 1969, Unix program. So they introduced to us full-fledgedly from 1980s. They introduced to us full-fledgedly from 1980s onwards, right? So who introduced to us? Bell Laboratory team. Bell Laboratory team. So from Bell Laboratory, AT&T they acquired. From Bell Lab, AT&T they acquired. Now Unix belongs to AT&T. Got it? If you want, you can say Bell Lab also, it's not a problem. So from Bell Laboratory, AT&T team, they acquired, right? So I hope you got it. One small history about Unix. Unix is a first corporate operating system. First corporate means, what is mean by corporate operating system? What is corporate, guys? Corporate means, do you have any idea about corporate field? We are all corporate employees, right? If you get the job into IT, you are going to become corporate employee, right? So what is mean by corporate? Exactly, what is the meaning of corporate? Do you have any idea? Yes, guys. Corporate people, corporate organization. What is mean by corporate? Ganesh?
From that location, software will be made.
Mhm.
They will utilize the
So usually,
systems and they will produce some software and they will sell it.
so that is called corporate, right? Okay, see, simple. It's not like this. Corporate means only IT. We have many corporate sectors. Example, corporate hospitals. Okay, so for example, corporate hospitals, right? So corporate hospitals means, example, in Amirpet we have Prime Hospital, Image Hospital, right? So different types of hospitals we have. So what is the difference between normal hospital and corporate hospital? So if you have the fever, if you go to normal hospital, right, they will charge only 500 rupees. If you go to corporate hospital, they will charge 5,000 rupees for paracetamol. That is the difference. So why this much of difference we have? Because of facility. Because of facility. Same paracetamol tablets only both the people they are going to provide. But there you have AC, and you have there in corporate hospital very qualified doctors. They are going to provide some facilities for us. So that's why they are going to charge 5,000. Got it? So means, corporate means who's doing huge business, those peoples are corporate peoples. Simply you can say in our layman language, commercial peoples or corporate peoples. Commercial, corporate, both are same. In our human language, for understanding purpose, I'm saying, right? So commercial peoples are corporate people. So Unix is a first commercial operating system. Unix is a first commercial operating system. It's not for free like Linux. Got it, guys? It's not for free. So it's a corporate operating system. It's a commercial operating system. We need to purchase the license from AT&T. I hope you got it. Not only AT&T. So many unique flavors we have. We need to purchase the license from those organizations. I'll tell you. Give me some time. So what kind of organizations will have everything? Okay. I hope you got it. What is corporate means? Corporate means commercial. Unix is a first commercial operating system. They introduced to us, actually the program, it got started from 1969 and full-fledged they introduced to us 1980s. Who introduced us? Bell Laboratory team. So from Bell Laboratory team, AT&T, they acquired the Unix operating system. Got it? After 10 years, one guy, his name is Linus Torvald. He introduced to us Linux operating system for us. Linux having CLI and as well as GUI, both the operating systems. Sorry, both the modes. Okay, not both the operating system, both the modes. Same one operating system, multiple. If you want to can use CLI, if you want to can use GUI, but in real-time environment, many people they are going to use CLI only. No one they are going to bother about GUI, right? So now my question is, who introduced to us? Linus Torvalds. Remember this name. Without this guy, there is no Linux. He's a, you can say, father of Linux. Linus Torvalds, he's a author, he's a father of Linux. He introduced to us Linux operating system. When they introduced to us, actually Linus Torvalds is a student. He completed his graduation in 1990s. And he created one revolution in 1990. He introduced to us open source operating system. Got it, guys? So Linus Torvald, he's the author of Linux. So he's a one student, actually, he's a student like you, like me. So before, like, we are all students only, huh? So I think like Ganesh, he's student now, he's doing final year now, right? So Linus Torvald is a student in 1990s. Actually, he need to complete his project work, right? So for doing the project work, he created revolution in 1990. So he introduced to us open source Linux operating system. Open source kernel, actually, I'll tell you. Okay, got it, guys. Open source operating system, right? Now my question is, what is the difference between Unix and Linux? Both are same or different? Guys, like this interview point of questions you are going to get in interview. Many people, they will ask like this question. What is the difference between Unix and Linux? Both are same or different? Yes, guys, do you have any idea? Lokesh Kumar, Ganesh? Yes, ma. Venkatesh, SP, Ganesh?
No, sir.
Do you have any idea? So what is the difference
No.
between Unix and Linux? Both are same or different? You are searching in Google now, right? Huh? Lokesh Kumar?
No.
No? Don't worry. If you want to can search. But so what I'm trying to teaching, the way I think it's very very easy for you to understand. Yes, ma. Linux is a okay, good. Okay, your guess is okay, right? I'll tell you. Unix and Linux both are different. Right, guys? Confidently, you can say, if someone they're asking to you, Unix and Linux both are different or same. So confidently, you can say both are different operating system. But those both, it belongs to one family that is called Unix-like family. Got it, guys? Both are different operating system, but it belongs to Unix-like family. Right? Unix-like family. Simple. Ganesh, do you have any siblings? Your brother? Do you have brother?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. And you and your brother both are same people or different people?
Different people.
Different people. But you both belongs to your family, right?
Yes, sir.
I hope you got it.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So Unix and Linux both are different operating system, but it belongs to Unix-like family. Like Ganesh and Ganesh brother, both are different people. Ganesh, he like pizza. Ganesh, maybe brother, he like KFC chicken. So both are different people, different tastes, right? Like the same way. Here also, Unix and Linux both are different operating systems. It belongs to Unix-like family. Unix-like family, right? Now, my question is, Unix is a very powerful, it's a very secure operating system, right? It's a very powerful operating system than other operating systems, right? Why Linus Torvald, he introduced to us Linux operating system after 10 years? Yes, guys. Many people, 99% people, what they're thinking in the sense, Unix and Linux both are same. Both are same. And we are learning Unix. No, guys, no one they are going to teach Unix. Remember, especially in Amirpet. I hope you got it right. So Unix and Linux both are different operating system. Why Linux Torvald he introduced to us Linux operating system after 10 years? Let's see here. For example, Unix having many flavors, right? For example, AIX is one flavor introduced by IBM. HP Unix is one flavor introduced by HP. Solaris is one flavor, Sun Microsoft they introduced us. Different types of Unix flavors we have. For example, assume this, we are trying to starting one startup, okay? Our own organization, IT organization, we are trying to starting, okay? So now we require secure, powerful servers because of security. We have confidential data. We need to keep the servers very confidentially. So always first option is a Unix only because it's a very secure operating system. Okay. So usually we are not going to use pirated operating system into our real-time environment. Okay. We need to purchase the per server and per client licenses from the vendor. Okay. I have decided to purchase AIX. AIX is a Unix flavor introduced by IBM. So I went to IBM people. I called to IBM people, boss, I require AIX operating system. I need to purchase like this. I informed to the IBM front office people. They informed to us, boss, you need to pay $400. So it will cost $400 like that. Okay. I have purchased this AIX from IBM. I paid $400 for IBM, right? Then I'm trying to installing this AIX operating system into my Lenovo laptop. Okay, guys, please focus on it. So I'm trying to installing AIX operating system into my Lenovo laptop, right? While I'm trying to installing this AIX Unix operating system into my Lenovo laptop, I'm getting one error. Boss, this operating system, it's not compatible with your hardware component like that. So I asked to IBM, boss, if you're purchasing AIX, it's not enough. You need to purchase the IBM hardware components also, means IBM servers. So coming to IT, we have three types of categories, right? Small scale, medium scale, and large scale. And belongs to very small scale. I don't have that much of investment to invest on IBM hardware component, IBM servers. Instead of purchasing one IBM server, you can purchase more than 3 to 4 assemble machines, right? That's it now. If you need to purchase one small server from IBM, it's a very expensive, more than 5 to 6 lakhs we have. So instead of purchasing IBM server, I can purchase like more than 3 to 4 assemble servers, right? So this is a drawback for small industry. So it's not a drawback for everybody. So it's a drawback for only few peoples like small industries. So they are unable to afford that much of cost. So that's why Linux Torvald, to overcome the drawback, they introduced to us Linux operating system. It's similar like Unix only. If you want, you can install this Linux operating system into any hardware component. Got it, guys? It may be IBM, it may be HP, it may be Lenovo, it may be Dell, it may be Asus, whatever. If you want any server, you can purchase. Even assemble servers also you can purchase, you can install. I hope you got it, guys. So what is the difference between Unix and Linux? Why Linux Torvald, after 10 years, he introduced us Linux operating system for us. Even if you want, you can go to real time. Apart from IBM, apart from few people, everybody they're going to use Linux only. Got it, guys? Clear? Right? So how he introduced to us Linux operating system, Linux Torvald? So actually, Linux Torvald, he inspired by Unix itself on. Clone. Linux is a clone of Unix. Got it, guys? Don't say Linux is a flavor of Unix like that, okay? So this is a perfect answer. What is Linux? Linux is a clone of Unix. Linux is a clone of Unix. Clone means why Linux Torvald, he cloned the Unix? Because we have few drawbacks in Unix for small scale industries. So that's why he cloned. So cloned means, do you have any idea about clone, guys? You should have the proper example, then only you are going to understand about clone. Yes, do you have any idea about clone? Cloning means, usually we are going to use this word in iPhone, clone mobile like that, right? Usually, most of the people I have purchased iPhone clone mobile like that. Clone means, okay, I'll give you one small example. So I hope like you are going to watch the movies and web series, right? Yes, no, guys? Lokesh, Anand, huh? Yes. Do you know about Fuzzy web series? Fuzzy web series?
Yeah.
You know very well. Oh, very good. Right. So Shahid Kapoor is a hero in that web series,
Okay.
right? So exactly what is the concept of Fuzzy web series? Tell me, guys. Fuzzy means duplicate. He is going to make the duplicate currency, fake currency, right? How he is going to make? He is going to make one diagram. So we have 100 rupees note. I'm going to watch that 100 rupees note. I'm going to make same 100 rupees note. I'm going to draw that one. Artist is an artist, right? So that is called clone. Copy means Xerox copy. Clone is a different, Xerox is a different. Copy is a different. So Linus Torvalds, he inspired with Unix and he cloned the Unix. So for example, I read few books and then I inspire those books. What I'm going to do, I'm going to write one more book like the same way. That is called clone. I hope you got it. Linux is a clone of Unix. Linux is a clone of Unix. I hope you got it. I hope you cleared the difference between Unix and Linux. Yes, no? And we have, if you need one more example also, I will tell you. So do you know SJ Surya? SJ Surya, guys. Huh? Game changer villain. Ram Charan Game Changer movie we have, right? In that movie, SJ Surya is a villain, right? Actually, SJ Surya is a basically director. So he made one movie, Businessman. Actually, it's a dubbed movie into Telugu. It's a Tamil movie usually. You didn't watch the movie? Okay, watch. I think we have this movie into OTT now. Okay, right. No issues. So Ajay Surya is a hero in that movie. Actually, it's a Tamil movie. I think they dubbed into Telugu as a businessman. Okay. So in that movie, Ajay Surya, it's not a Mahesh Babu businessman, guys. Okay. So Ajay Surya is a very busy with his business in that movie. He doesn't have the time to spend their family. So that's why always family members and Ajay Surya, they're going to feel he don't have much time. So he's very busy with business like that. So he's going to feel. One day he visited to one research center. Actually, it's a hospital. In that hospital, Nazar is a doctor. That Bahubali villain's father, Nazar. Okay. So Nazar is a doctor, right? So what he did in the sense, he get the DNA from SJ Surya. He created one more SJ Surya. That is called clone. Okay. In that movie, the clone guy is a villain. In our Linux movie, Linux is a hero. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear, right? Yes, no? Right? So can we continue from tomorrow?
Definitely, sir.
Right. So almost it's at 10 o'clock. If you're having any doubts, any questions, please. So I hope you are getting what I'm trying to explaining to you people, right? If you're having any doubts, you can. Yeah, welcome. Okay, so if you're having any doubts in between, you can ask SP. Welcome. Right. So if you're having any doubts, you can ask me in between. It's not a problem. Okay. So it's not like this. After completing the session, I am going to provide the 10 minutes to 15 minutes time. Again, you need to ask the doubts into that 15 minutes, in that 15 minutes itself. Okay. The entire 1 hour for you. Yes, guys.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, actually, I told him I am new here for in IT. Sir,
Can you speak a little bit louder? I'm unable to hear your voice actually.
yeah, is it okay now, sir?
No, now I can. Now I can.
Okay, thank you, sir. So if I learn SQL,
Hmm,
already I just almost completed SQL,
very good.
and after that I just am going through the Unix and Linux this course.
Okay,
So
it's
if
an advantage for you.
sorry, disadvantage. Okay,
This is advantage for you. Nowadays, many people they are asking about Linux with SQL.
okay, yes, sir.
Okay, so you are see what you are trying to paying. So each and every penny you are going to get the like benefit. Don't worry. In especially in my class.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
so got it.
And one more thing, sir, and you can just we have some video recordings concerns, because sometimes what happened, sometimes unable to attend the class, so it will
They are
video.
going to provide the videos regularly. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Right? Telugu తెలుసా అండి? Lokesh, how many of you know Telugu?
I don't know, sir. Telugu.
You don't know. You know Hindi?
Yeah, I know Hindi very well.
लोकेश जी, अब
जी
जितना
सर.
पैसा पे कर रहे हो उसका 100% यूटिलाइज तो हो जाएगा आपको ये क्लास में. डोंट वरी.
थैंक यू सर.
समझ
बिकॉज हम नया ना सर, मुझे पता नहीं, हम एसक्यूएल का कोर्स कंप्लीट किए जस्ट, फिर
हाँ.
यूनिक्स और लिनक्स जस्ट उसके बैक सर्च किए तो उसका बैकग्राउंड थोड़ा सा मिला, तो मुझे लगा कि इसमें भी जाना चाहिए, और थोड़ा मैं इंटरेस्टेड है करने जाने के लिए इस फील्ड में.
No issues, right? So it's a good decision actually. Many people they're asking Linux with SQL because while you're trying to deploying the SQL, Oracle and those all kind of stuff, many people they're going to use Linux servers only.
Okay.
Okay. So okay, guys. So it's not like this, guys. If you want, you can ask the questions in regional language also. I know Hindi, Telugu, Tamil. Okay. Yeah, as well as we are discussing in English itself only. Okay, every day we are going to discuss in English itself only. Okay, if you want, you can ask the questions in Tamil also. It's not a problem. Okay, so clear,
थैंक यू सर.
right? So thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. So same time, right? 9 to 10. So we are going to continue the session. Actually, we didn't complete. So we didn't complete the first chapter. Okay, still we are into first chapter only. Just we discuss about history, and tomorrow we are going to discuss about the differences between Windows and Linux. Why many people they are using Linux? The two servers, guys. It's not like that. So we are not going to focus on client operating systems. We are going to focus on servers. Okay. And how many types of operating systems we have? Architecture of Unix. Tomorrow I'm going to complete. Okay. If we have the time, then I'm going to start what is virtualization, how we need to create the virtual machine. Okay. So welcome, Venkatesh. Okay. So thank you, ma. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, if you're having any doubts, you can. So I hope you are very clear, right? Anup, Venkatesh, Lokesh Kumar.
Yes.
Good. So see you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Sir, I have one very small doubt.
Yes,
This what we say shell scripting, it is similar to Python scripting or totally different?
See, if you're having the good knowledge in Python, it's very easy for you. Okay.
Okay.
We have some
To learn.
different. See, actually, we have different shells. Okay, how many types of shells we have, we'll discuss tomorrow. While we are discussing about architecture of Linux, then according to that, we are going to write the code. But the logic is same. Got it?
Okay, sir. Yes.
Right? Okay. So see you guys.
Thank you, sir.
So bye. Take care.